It's a little bit colder this morning than usual, but I love it. Means I get to wear my cool looking stuff, keep me warm. But I'm not talking about that today. Talk about relationships, the belief you put in people. A lot of people will go through a breakup, or they'll be in a relationship with a partner that's not beneficial, but they think, oh, I'll never find somebody else. This is the best I can do. They don't believe that they are worth it. And the number one thing, whether it's a romantic relationship or a business relationship, whatever relationship it is, if it's not serving you, you need to get out of it. Because people have ruined their lives getting into relationships for little things. Sometimes you think that, oh, look at that person, they're pretty attractive, they definitely are somebody who's the right match for me. But that's not accurate. You can't allow external factors to govern your reasoning for things. You need to know that, oh, this person is going to help me on the goal that I need. If your goal is to become a good entrepreneur, what you don't need is somebody who's going to spend all your money frivolously. If your goal is to find a romantic partner, you don't need somebody who is going to just critique and make you very, say, successful, but in a detrimental way. There's a balance. You need to find the right people for the right tasks. There's no compromising of this person is really good at this, but they are not so useful in this other area that you need. It's essential that you surround yourself with the right personnel. And to do that, you really need to remove everything from them. You need to look at their personality. Who are they? What decisions do they make? What are they doing? What have they done? People often give an excuse. Oh, I was young when I did that. Or, yeah, I didn't know when I was younger. But that isn't a valid excuse. You need to hold people accountable. And you know why you need to hold people accountable? Because you yourself have to be the most accountable person you know. You need to take ownership of what you have done. You need to take ownership of, am I the reason that I'm not making any money? Did I go out and buy 7 seasons worth of TV, and that's why I can't afford to get a new suit for this new job interview? You need to be in charge. And once you're in charge, once you are being in control of yourself, then you can start finding the right people to hold accountable. You don't need to hold them to the same standard for their own lives, but when they are helping you, when they are working with you, there's absolutely nothing that is worth sacrificing their effort. You need to know, they need to know that when you're around, you mean business. If they're working for you, then you need to be giving that 110%. When somebody comes and I say, I need help training, I don't want them to be soft. They know that if I come to them and I say, I need you to spot me, I don't mean just stand around and watch. I mean, I'm probably about to fail this last rep, and I need you to be able to get that bar up. You need to have people who you can rely on. And the most important part is that you're not getting the wrong people. Because the wrong people in the long run are going to cost you. They're going to become the ones that you are emotionally invested in. They're going to become the ones that you feel attached to. They're going to be the wrong people, but you feel some obligation to be with them. And then if you leave them to go find somebody else, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt real bad. Not just for them, but for you too. You have to be able to make an assessment of a situation objectively without any other influences, because oftentimes those influences aren't from yourself, they are from others. You think, oh, I want to have a girlfriend because my family says I should have one, for example. Why does it matter what your family believes? What if you are just surrounded by absolutely trash people? That doesn't mean that you need to execute on that mission. It doesn't mean that you need to execute and settle. You need to be on your path, because be real. Why are you here? What's your purpose in life? Is your grand purpose in life to find some partner and get married and have kids? Is that the only reason you're here? You have no other dreams, aspirations? Because anybody can do that. People are able to do that without even trying. They do it by accident sometimes. There's something bigger to life. You need to find your why. Why am I here? And you need to find the people that will support that, because all the other things will come to you naturally once you have achieved your why. If you find a passion, something you care about so much that you're able to get out of bed every morning and be so excited to go do it, you think that you can't even sleep at night. You can't make it through a night because you're so excited to get up and go follow your dream. Once you find that, everything's gonna come easy. Everything. I guarantee it, because the people that are going to be attracted to you are going to do that once they see that you're somebody they can depend on. You can be somebody that they can use to accomplish their dream. Not in a used way, but in a way of, this is going to be a mutual relationship of us putting in the work with our dreams and being happy. That's what you need to do. You need to get off these little easy tangents. Don't get off of these like jokes of, oh yeah, we'll like her because she's hot, or yeah, let's hire him because he looks like a fun guy to hang around at the office. Get off of these little things. That's not what makes people the right person for you. It might make somebody more desirable, but if they're not able to put in the work and they're not able to make you a better person, then you need to let them go. Because what you're going to do is you're going to get the wrong person to idolize them. You're going to build them up so much. You're going to think that, oh, this is the greatest person. You're going to lie to yourself and convince yourself that this is the right thing to do. And that's true in many things. Oftentimes people lie to themselves and say, oh no, this is all right. It's a one-time thing. I'm just doing this because it's a holiday, for example. But that doesn't make it okay. Back to being accountable. I did it when I was young. I did it when I was unaware. That's not an excuse. That's a basic lie to yourself. You are hurting nobody but yourself. And if you're hurting nobody but yourself, yourself is the only thing to blame. And that's unacceptable. You need to take accountability for your actions. You are at cause. You are at the cause of your failing effect. Be at the cause of a great effect. Be effective in what you do to achieve your goals, to reach your end point. That's what needs to happen if you're going to succeed in life. Cut out the toxic people. Cut out people who are neutral. You don't need to settle for anybody except who is the best. You can make that decision. You don't need that support, because as an adult, I'm only 17 years old right now. I have a wonderful family that supports me in everything I do. But that doesn't mean that when I turn 18 and I lost everything, for example, that I couldn't go out and rebuild. I could go out and find new people. I could find the right people who are going to support me because I have earned opportunities. I've worked hard, and that's what's going to get me to my end goal. That ability to do that, to rebuild, to make good connections. Don't make decisions based on the wrong thing. Make the right decisions that aren't motivated by anything else. Because at that point, it's your fault. You know it can't be your fault because you need to be in effect.